Hello, and thank you for joining the CSUDH Zero Waste Program Overview. This is a training to help you navigate the Zero Waste Program at CSUDH. For those of you who don't know what zero waste is, it is simply diverting as much as possible from the landfill. Not that you will never create waste. In order to reach California's diversion goals, laws have been placed. Though all laws listed on this slide are important, the most impactful is SB 1383, which is a mandated short-lived climate pollutant reduction strategy to collect organics and safe food waste from the landfill. Additionally, it mandates organics and recycling collection, making all trash cans have a recycle and compost bin placed next to each other. The zero waste hierarchy is important when implementing a zero waste lifestyle, and this to be done from highest and best to lowest use of materials. It is more effective to rethink, reduce, and reuse to not generate the waste in the first place before you ever get to the recycling option. Zero waste is important because the average Californian creates about 6 pounds of trash each day. With that being said, we live on a finite planet with finite resources. Zero waste approaches conserve resources and minimize pollution and environmental impacts, which disproportionately impact communities of color and disadvantaged communities. To ensure our campus diverts as much out of the landfill as possible, 3 stream bins have been implemented in the exterior and interior campus buildings. Exterior zero waste bins are located on campus walkways, courtyards, outside buildings, which are serviced by grounds every day. If you notice an overflowing bin, you may place a work order by contacting work control. Interior zero waste bins are located in front-facing hallways, office spaces, and entry/exit points. These bins are provided in all major campus buildings that receive stateside custodial service and are serviced daily. For locations that do not have front-facing buildings, such as break rooms or office suites, have 23-gallon Slim Jims that come in black or gray for trash, blue for recycle, and green for organic waste. These are also serviced by custodians daily. If you or your department are moving offices or have large amounts of waste, please contact Work Control to request temporary receptacles. If new or additional bins are needed for your office space or you would like to request a walkthrough for new bins, please create a work order through Work Control. Most CSU EU represented employees had their desk side bins removed when the zero waste stations were implemented. This was done to motivate employees to separate materials into the appropriate bin rather than going into a single stream trash bin. To help with this compliance, a service change memorandum of understanding was passed January 2022, stating that CSUDH will provide distinctive bags for each type of waste stream, such as trash, recycle, and compost collected at the public zero waste stations only. Upon request and based on availability, CSUDH agrees to provide personal desk side bins to CSU EU represented employees. CSU EU represented employees will be responsible for emptying and maintaining the personal trash or recycle bin. Waste bins don't have to be specially lined. An old paper or plastic bag or even an Amazon package will do. You can even go without using one completely. Now that you're aware of what the campus bin standards are, it's time to go into what goes where. We will begin with the trash bin, also known as the black or gray colored standard for trash. The pictures shown are common items generated on campus, and anything we cannot use again goes in the trash, such as wrappers, sauce packets, used napkins, crunchy plastic material, and low-grade plastics, such as plastic straws and plastic cutlery. Many would think that the paper Starbucks cup shown is recyclable because it is made of paper. But if you grab a coffee or tea in a similar cup next time, look closely. The inside of the cup is lined with a thin layer of plastic used to insulate the cup and keep liquid from seeping out. Because this cup is made of 2 types of materials and cannot be separated at a material recovery facility, it belongs in the trash. In the upper right-hand corner, you'll notice eco products that claim to be biodegradable, such as biodegradable plastic like forks, knives, and spoons. These products are trash and not accepted in the compost bin on campus due to them taking too long to break down at material recovery facilities where food scraps are turned to compost. Items such as motor oil, paints, and solvents, household cleaners, compressed gas tanks, light bulbs, and batteries are all considered hazardous waste. Items that plug into the wall or any unwanted electronic device is considered electronic waste or e-waste. Both e-waste and hazardous waste items are not allowed and even illegal to place in a regular trash or recycle bin. So how do you dispose of e-waste and hazardous waste? Disposition of university property. All laptops and computers, regardless of the funding used for their purchase, go through IT. All IT assets must be returned to IT. End users should not undertake the disposal process themselves if the assets originate from IT. Additional information can be found on the CSUDH website at csudh.edu/IT/security-compliance/policy/. For all other materials that are non-university property, please create a work order ticket and specify the type of material that needs to be disposed of through CSUDH work control. All other universal waste, such as electronics, chemicals, go through work control and can be contacted at extension 3171. If you have questions on hazardous waste, you may contact CSUDH's Environmental Health and Safety at ehs@csudh.edu or by phone. Yellow bins are located next to all cardboard stations and are serviced on a weekly basis for ink cartridge and battery recycling drop-off. Please do not discard trash, recycle, or compost or e-waste in this bin. Moving on to the next waste stream is a recycle bin. Materials accepted in this bin include clean paper, clean cardboard, glass, scrap metal, and hard plastic types of materials such as any type of bottle. Plastic containers such as the one received from the Green Olive, Toro Fresh, and Every Table are also recyclable, including the clear plastic to-go cups from Starbucks. It is important that all materials that are discarded in this bin are clean with little to no food residue, since this can lead to contamination, therefore making everything in this bin trash. No food waste, yard trimmings, liquids, hazardous waste, or packaging peanuts or trash in this bin. Cardboard stations are located in various locations on campus where cardboard is generated at high volumes. Locations include athletics and SAC 3, the first floor of NSM by A143, the third floor of SBS, Walchall's third and fourth floors in corridors A and B, and in the library north in the first, third, fourth, and fifth floors. These bins are for cardboard only. Please do not discard trash, books, paper, specially shredded paper, or plastic packaging materials. Please create a work order request service for large amounts of recyclables or trash. Any type of food scrap, cooked or uncooked, goes in the compost bin. This includes fries, pasta, leftover Panda Express, pastries, fruits, and veggies. These food scraps are turned into compost, which provide precious nutrients back to agricultural soils, which is used to grow the food that we eat every day. Please do not discard packaging materials, trash, or glass, as this material can contaminate this bin. The single-use plastic policy states that single-use plastic water bottles should be eliminated across campus by January 1st, 2023, or upon contract renewal if existing contract terms prohibit. Plastic water bottle donations for your office should not be accepted or solicited. Encourage reusable water bottle usage at events, and water bar and regular refill dispensers are also available for events through Airmark Catering. Ways to make small changes include filling up your reusable bottle at one of our hydration stations available campus-wide on every water fountain. The warehouse has transitioned to Pathwater reusable bottles instead of plastic ones. Departments can order co-branded aluminum Pathwater bottles by the case of 12 directly from the campus warehouse. Bottles are $21 per case, making them $1.75 each. Battery recycling pickup. Battery recycling containers are available to the public at select locations and may be dropped off in yellow bins located by cardboard stations. Additional containers and pickup can be requested via campus for control. Toro token and dining discounts. Purchase a Toro token for a reusable container to use at campus dining locations. Then, in exchange for another Toro token to use for your next visit and get 10% off your food. You can also get a 5% off discount for coffee if you bring a reusable mug. Printer cartridge recycling. Toner and inkjet cartridges may be recycled in yellow bins located by cardboard stations. They must be placed in original packaging or in a box. Pop-up Thrift Upcycling Program is a program held on the first Tuesdays of the month at the farmers market during the active semester season, located on the south walkway between the library and the bookstore. Donations are welcomed only during the pop-up thrift event and will not be accepted outside of event hours. We take anything from school supplies, office supplies, and gently worn clothes. We do not take undergarments such as socks, underwear, or intimates unless they are new with tags. This event is open to students, faculty, and staff. Ways to reduce your personal footprint include refuse and reduce, buy less ethical, meaningful, durable items, choose reusables, and say no to single-use items. Buy recycled and recyclable items, and no wish cycling, recycle properly. Compost at home and at CSUDH. And lastly, be an ambassador and encourage your friends and family to implement a zero-waste lifestyle at work and at home. And remember, say no to single-use plastic. Now it's time to test your knowledge with the quiz. I will give a short pause before giving the answer, but feel free to stop this video before the answer is given to test if your answer is correct. You have a power strip and wires that need to be disposed of. In which stream would you throw this item away in? A, trash, B, recycle, or C, compost bin, or D, this is e-waste and work order should be placed for proper disposal. The answer is D. E-waste is not allowed in the regular trash or recycle bin. Please place a work order to have waste properly disposed of. All laptops and computers, regardless of the funding used for their purchase, go through IT. All IT assets must be returned to IT. End users should not take the disposal process themselves if the asset originated from IT. Is this A, true, or B, false? The answer is A, true. For more information on this policy, please visit csudh.edu/IT/security/compliance/policy/. The batteries in your wireless mouse just went dead. What should you do with the dead batteries? A, throw them in the trash or landfill bin. B, get them into one of the public campus battery recycling buckets. Or C, throw them away in the mixed recycling bin. The answer is B. Batteries are considered hazardous waste and are illegal to put in the trash. You can drop these off at a battery drop-off location on campus or any yellow bin located by a cardboard station. Your office is moving and has large amounts of recycle and trash that does not fit in your zero waste station. What steps would you take to dispose of this? A, place a work order to have temporary bins delivered for excess trash and recycle. B, shove materials in your zero waste station. Or C, place items by the zero waste station in hallways or in your office. The answer is A, place a work order to have temporary bins delivered for excess trash or recycle. You order a package and your item is delivered in an envelope that is lined with bubble wrap on the inside and made of paper on the outside. The material cannot be separated. What bin does it go in? A, trash. B, mixed recycling. Or C, compost. The answer is A, trash. Since the envelope is made of two types of materials, plastic and paper, it cannot be separated at a material recovery facility, so it goes in the trash. True or false? It is okay to throw books, stacks of paper, and packaging materials in the cardboard station. The answer is false. Cardboard is the only material accepted in the cardboard stations. Please dispose of the paper material in the nearest recycle bin at a zero waste station. You finish your hot coffee from Starbucks and need to dispose of your cup. The cup is lined with plastic on the inside and paper on the outside. In which stream would you throw this item away in? A, the cup and the lid go in the trash. B, the cup and lid are recyclable. Or C, the cup goes in the trash and the lid is recyclable. The answer is the waxy paper cup is made of paper and plastic, so it goes in the trash. The lid is made of a sturdy plastic, so it goes in the mixed recycling bin. Consider bringing your own mug to any Starbucks or Union Grind location on campus for 5% off. True or false? You go to Starbucks and order a cold Starbucks refresher on campus and are left with a little less than half a drink with ice. It is okay to throw the whole thing in the recycling bin. A, true, or B, false? The answer is liquids should be discarded in a nearby plant or grass area before disposing the clear plastic cup in the recycle bin. Liquids can contaminate or damage clean recyclables in a bin. When this type of contamination occurs, the whole recycle load must be trashed. You ordered chicken tenders and fries from the DH Sports Lounge, which is served in a waxy coated cardboard container, and want to dispose of your food. Where does the food and container go? All of it, including the container, goes in the trash. B, all of it, including the container, goes in the compost. Or C, the container goes in the trash and the tenders and fries belong in the compost bin. The answer is C. The container is trash because the waxy coating and the food belong in the compost bin. You have lightly worn clothes, pens, notebooks, and other office supplies you would like to donate. Where can you drop these off? A, the trash. B, on the first Tuesdays of the month at the farmer's market between 9 a.m. and 3. Or C, the recycling bin. The answer is B. Donations will not be accepted anytime outside of the pop-up thrift events. If you cannot make one of the events, consider donating to your local thrift store instead of throwing materials away. True or false? Plastic water bottles are banned on campus and at campus events as of January 1st, 2023. A, true, or B, false? The answer is A. Single-use plastic water bottles were banned effective January 1st, 2023. Consider promoting reusable water bottles for your event or accepting canned water as donations instead. That concludes this training. If you have any questions regarding anything from this training, need a zero waste station for your office, or would like to have a training for your office or department, please contact the Office of Sustainability at sustainability@csudh.edu. Thank you.